Okay, it's been a long time coming, so here's an update on the 2D to S4D upgrade for the Buckshot X5. Going to go over with you what we've had to do to get that transmission to fit in here. First of all, just to let you know, we decided to move everything back 3 inches because the transmission is approximately 5 to 6 inches longer. Well, it's about 6 inches longer. And in order to do that and not make the car so long, we put 3 inches of it up front and 3 inches of it in the back. So to accommodate up front, what we did is we did cut the pivot tube out, and we repositioned the center of the pivot tube forward a couple inches, and then we gusseted it and plated it in place. That should give it plenty of strength moving forward, probably stronger than it originally was. For the forward mount, we put a new just went off the existing crossbar there and installed the forward mount. The aft mounts just forward of the bar, but keep in mind 3 inches further back. Now when we look at where the original engine sat, it sat right here. We go back 3 inches. This is where the bell housing is now with the S4D. With that, we ended up having to move the engine mounts back 3 inches as well. And with everything going back 3 inches, we also had to do a new skid plate. So we got that fabbed up as well. We left the radiator in its original position, so we did not modify that. However, because the engine came up a couple inches, we did have to raise all the radiator mounts a couple inches. We thought it was going to go ahead and interfere with the hood scoop, but because the wing also had to move back 3 inches, so keep in mind the rear cage moved back 3 inches, and with that coming back, we had to redo the well-known Andrew Buck's X in the back here. So as far as the wing, this part used to come up to here, so I will be fabricating new wing panels, and a scoop will be refabricated to come up all the way up over the radiator. Now another thing we had to do is raise the gas tank to gain the height for the S4D. So the gas tank came up a couple inches. You can see where the original bar was, and we raised it up, and then we put new gas tank mounts here and over here. So let me grab the gas tank and show you, or at least the gas tank cradle, and I'll show you how that is real quick. Alright, so there's the gas tank cradle. This used to have a solid bar running across. We decided to go with these mount plates here, and that allows us, when we have to pull the transmission out to rebuild it and such, we can just remove and get this thing completely out of the way. The other thing we did is we changed this crossbar to a removable crossbar, once again to aid in the ease of getting the transmission in and out. While we were at it, I ended up having them gusset here for added strength and drill the hole to run through for the brake line. We did that on both sides. That should add some strength. Another thing I had them do while it was in for the transmission mods is I had them add these intrusion bars, which required the installation of another crossbar going across. So here's what it looks like from the inside. And with that, we decided to go with a dash, just installing kind of a basic dash. That grab handle is probably going to get cut out, and that's going to be a glove box. One thing that we did here is kind of designed a hood, well, kind of a hood, to not block the visibility through the nose of the machine. So everything's swept under the bars, and that allows you to see as you're going up or doing a dune transition. You can still kind of see through the front of the rail. I didn't know that I really want to block the visibility. If I don't like this in the future, I can always add a hood right over the top of it. As you can see in its current condition, today's date is October 1st, so we have a long way to go and a short time to get there. We do have a few other little hidden secrets coming on board. We want to run this for a season, make sure everything's good before we strip it down and have it all repowder coated. For now, we'll use some touch-up paint to prevent corrosion. Looking forward to seeing you guys out there. Please stay tuned for a future update.